Check this out. Man, I'm happy. It looks amazing. I got the one little gap right there, but otherwise I was able to reassemble this into almost a perfect rectangle. And this is important because the closer you get to a rectangle, see, all of these are roughly the same length, the more blanks you're able to get from end to end. If it's all jagged and cracked up like that, every time you hit one of these cracked up areas like that, you have to stop. So did I get a 5-inch blank there? No. So you got to really work hard to get your blank as square as possible. This is the best one that I've ever had for making a complete, making it square as in a rectangle, obviously, but making all the sides pretty much square where it's almost like the original blank. So I don't know if I'll be able to do this with cut number 2, but let's find out. Time to start cutting. I have completed all of the 30-degree cuts. We're now ready to start gluing up. You can see the blank is smaller, and it also kind of got a little bit oddly shaped, and that's because we had like a hook piece or something that right there. Remember that hook? And that kind of took a chunk out of it, but I won't be able to use that. I'll have to glue it up and try to make a smaller blank. However, we are ready to begin glue up. So let me get set up, and we're going to start 2-upping these blanks and see how far we can get today. I almost forgot the most important part, and that was the mix-up of the blank. We had to do this before we started gluing it up. I feel like I got a pretty good mix going on here. We'll end up pulling the corner at this end and the corner at this end, so we have something to glue against whenever we get it all put back together into a big blank. But yeah, she looks pretty good. She's ready for glue now. Got our first set of 2-ups glued up. Not a lot left. There'll be one more glue up. So when we get ready for when these are dry, I'll glue all of those together. And then I'll do all my 2-ups here. And then when I can glue all of these together and let that dry, we'll glue the 2 blanks to each other. So I'm pretty excited about the progress I'm making. I got the final blanks glued into 2-ups. And here are all the original 2-ups glued into a nice big block. So we're going to let these dry for a while. Then we'll make a block out of this set of blanks. And once it's good and dry, we'll get them glued together. And tonight we should have a full blank ready to be cut into blanks. One issue though is I am down to about here on my glue. So this is 16 ounces. It was full when I started, and I grabbed a 32-ounce jug. So there's about 4 ounces in there maybe. I'm hoping I have enough to get these glued together. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to make a run to the big box store and buy another 32-ounce jug of Type-On 2. Well, I am ready to take these 2 halves and glue them up into one solid blank. We'll let them dry overnight. And tomorrow, we are cutting Chaos 2 blanks from this big blank. Here's a bunch of little pieces I've been gluing up. These are from all the different Chaos blanks I've been making lately. Just trying to get a block so that I can get 2-3 more blanks out of that. So I'm going to keep working on that as well. We'll glue some more. I've got a few pieces over there on the end of the router, and we'll glue those on there. David Peters, please contact me. Dave and I did a sticker swap a while back, and you can see it was postmarked January 12th. Yesterday, March 10th, this came back to me as return to sender, no such street address. Dave, I want you to know I'm sorry. I did try to fulfill my part of the sticker swap. I just wasn't smart enough to copy your address down properly. So if you will contact me and give me your address again, I'll get these RJB Woodturner stickers back in the mail to you, buddy. Thank you. Got the blank glued up, drying. Real happy about this because tomorrow morning, we're going to cut Chaos blanks from the Chaos 2 blank. I've talked about this before where I put my glue brush in a plastic bag. From the time I started the Patreon Chaos blank, all the way through Chaos 1, Chaos 2, Thin Strip Chaos, and it's over there on the table, that little goofy Chaos I'm making from the cutoffs. I have used one brush. I have no idea how it lasted this long, but it's still, the bristles are still pliable. And man, I really hate to let this brush go. It's been a great tool.